Hello, my name is Darrell Ravitz. I'm 82 years old. I've had 10 strokes. In May 1957, I had just completed my second year at the University of Minnesota. My parents got a phone call from my Uncle Gus in New York. If Darrell could get here in 4 days, I have a summer job for him, he said. I just got in my car and headed east. Uncle Gus told me to meet someone named Gabe Arbach in Times Square, New York City. I found the guy and we headed north to the Catskill Mountains for our jobs with Kutsher's Resort. Turned out to be the nephew of Red Arbach's Red Arbach's nephew. I thought that I was going to be working as a bellhop, no, as a busboy in the dining room at the resort, but Uncle Gus had other plans. He told me that I would replace one of the bellhops that had just gotten another job. The missing bellhop turned out to be Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain, who had just landed a $300,000 contract from the Harlem Globetrotters. All the other bellhops at Kutsher's were also basketball players. And then there's me. During our first week there, while waiting for new guests, we looked out on the mountain road and they saw a red convertible coming along the winding road. Someone said, "That's Wilt." He and 5 other basketball players arrived for a visit, and that is when I got to meet him. I worked there for 5 months and met a lot of basketball players too. We had a basketball tournament with the other resorts in the area. Some of the duties we had were still one of the duties we had still makes me laugh. We bellhops and other young staff members, we were given a drink and to mingle with the teenage and young adults of the children who are of the older guests. Times change. There were also other boxers at Kutsher's Resort. I was able to meet Floyd Patterson, the world's boxing champions, when he was at the resort, training for 4 weeks. The champion would later box Cowboy Harris in Dallas, Texas. After the end of the memorable summer, I turned back to Minnesota and I went back to school here at the University of Minnesota. My name is Darrell Ravitz, 82 years old.